he was having dinner, and I asked, please, and my good friend Giulia Marchetti allowed the whole thing to happen. Here we go. Harrison, good evening. How are you?
Good, good. And you?
Well, I'm very, very good. Thank you. I have
Mhm.
to say, I feel a little guilty. Let me get it very quick, okay? So, Harrison, thank you. You are one American coming to Tuscia. Where are you coming
Okay.
from? Tell us.
I'm coming from Nebraska and just visiting some friends and catching up with old friends. Yeah,
So, you kind of know Tuscia, right?
a little bit, yes. So many years ago, visiting the first time with my excuse me, visiting my sister. That's when I first was introduced to Tusha in 2012, and then I met a lot of people, a lot of great people. Came back in 2019. Suffered through COVID and finally got back in 2022
So, your sister lives around here?
in
Your sister,
Chicago.
no, oh, your sister used to be here, right?
Yes, yes. Yep.
I see. I see. So, what can you tell us about Tusha? How would you describe what you know about Tusha?
Oh, I don't know that much about Tusha. I learn something every time I come back. Let's put it that way. But I do know
Well,
as far as this, the one thing I do
that's
know
very
is the people are,
flattering.
yeah, the one thing I do know is the people are very warm and very gracious and most importantly, very fun.
That is great. I was saying it's very flattering because it means Tusha is very rich in many, many things. And I would
In
say
culture.
also in food and excellency and so forth. But the people are a little bit special. Oh, I have a good friend coming up. Just 1 second, Harrison. Hi, Maria Sole. How
Okay.
are you? Hi, Maria Sole. You can hear me? Maria Sole, something must be wrong. Try to get out and come back, please. So, Harrison, I have a couple of questions if you don't mind.
Of course. Yeah.
So, you are in San Martino right now, right?
Yes.
So, what do you think about San Martino?
I like it a lot. It's a very quaint village. It's well put together. Very. Uh, it's very clean and the most importantly, like saying before, the people are warm. You can go into the piazza and have a conversation with people you don't know, and it's very easy. It's very quaint. Yeah.
Can you tell us what you had for dinner tonight?
Oh, I had too much food. Like
Really?
frittata, pasta, uh, and dolce, gelato. I had all the food, many foods.
And
Um,
today we have been well.
there is one thing. There is one thing about gelato that every American loves, which is gelato. Do you like it as well?
Of course, it's very. Not only is it Italian, it just tastes amazing. It tastes great, and there's so many different flavors. You can't go wrong.
Well, that's great. So, Harrison, how long are you gonna stay?
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Well,
Uh,
that's a long time. You can really get to see
yeah,
a bunch of things.
yeah. It's most importantly is catching up with many friends, and I had to skip over because of COVID, and now I'm catching up. Catching up.
Very good, Harrison. Let me let you go, but please feel free to come back next Wednesday, and you're gonna tell us a little bit of story from Tusha.
Perfect. Will do. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Okay. Thank you very much, Harrison. I will see
Thank
you
you.
next week.
Yep.
Ciao,
Bye
Harrison.
bye.
Ciao, Giulia. Thank
Ciao.
you very much. Bye. Maria Sole, can you hear me?
Yes, I can
Yes?
hear you.
Can you hear me? Oh, very good. Very good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm very good. I'm very good. It was a little tricky to get you on online. Are you okay now?
Yeah, yeah, I'm fine, thank you. I'm perfect.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So, Maria Sole, tell us a little bit about yourself. Who are you?
of 18 years old, I actually go to the Mariano Buratti Liceo in Viterbo. I particularly like and enjoy speaking languages, in particularly English, German, and Spanish. That are the languages that I study in my high school. In my free time, I like cooking, reading very much, and I also am a member of an association, a cultural association, the Sbandieratori al Musici Santa Rosa da Viterbo.
Oh, I
And
didn't know
so
that. That's
I,
cool.
yeah,
That's very cool. Congratulations.
thank you.
That is very, very cool.
In April 2019, and also this year, we actually went in Austria, to participate to a
To perform.
festival,
To
Medio
perform.
festival. Yeah.
That is very, very, very cool. So let me ask you, you always like to speak languages and to study languages and so forth?
Yeah. I began to study English at the age of 3 years old with a mother tongue teacher. And in reality, when I was a little bit younger, I didn't enjoy that much speaking because I saw that as a constriction, maybe. My mother imposed to me, but now I really love speaking English. That's
Brava
my actually
mamma.
favorite language.
Very good,
Yeah,
mama.
yeah.
Brava mama. So I had to ask you something because Americans believe that every Italian is a singer, a painter, a sculptor, something, right? So do you do any form of art?
No, I'm not very keen in art. I don't like painting because I actually am not able to do that. I like singing, but that's not my profession. I'm not a professional singer. I just enjoy doing that because it relaxes me.
Good. So you have something though that is very special. You are from our area, Tuscia, but you are as well from Verona. Is that correct?
Yeah, I was born in Verona in 2004. Yes.
And your mother is from there, right?
Yeah, she was born in L'Aquila, but she lived all of her life in Verona, and then she moved to Viterbo with another man that was not my father, and then they broke up, and she met my father, so I'm here.
So Verona is famous all over the world because the first version of Romeo and Juliet was called The Lovers from Verona, right? And there is the balcony where supposedly Romeo and Juliet were there. And I always feel serious jealousy for them because they managed to create this brand that is fantastic. Did you see the balcony?
Yeah, I saw the balcony many times, and
Your connection is a
I
little
also saw
tricky.
the stars. Can you hear me?
Maria Sole, if you can get closer to the router because your connection is a little weak. If you don't mind, get closer to
I'm
the.
I'm actually near to the router, so
Okay, so we cannot
can
do
you hear
much.
me now?
Okay, Maria Sole, I want to show you and everybody something, and it's like a minute and something, but I would like for you to get out as well and come back and make sure that your mother and no one else in the house is using internet, okay? Because if
Okay.
somebody else
Yeah.
is using internet, then it's a problem. So please get out and come back in a couple of minutes, okay?
Yeah. Sure.
So I'm gonna show you, actually come back as soon as possible. I'm gonna show you and everybody this video because in a few days, actually, in no more than 10 days, I believe, we're gonna do this show called La Via degli Artisti. It's an event that is in the center of Viterbo. So let me show you this one, but please again, get out and come back. top skirt, water high and sun, made by imitation light. Like a koi in a frozen pond, like a goldfish. I want to be gone. That's sugar, that makes this good. That's come on, no one can see each other. The greatest thing since breaking slice. You gotta my God, Friday fashion shows me nature, pretending in the corner, trying to look like you don't try. That sugar cake, that tastes that good, that cinnamon, that's Hollywood. Come on, no one can see you try. Here we go. So while you are gone and back, I show everybody this Via degli Artisti video from a couple of years ago. We are hoping to do even better this year. So I certainly hope you're going to come and visit.
Yeah, sure.
Good. So I want to ask you a couple of strange questions. First question, which one is your first memory of Viterbo or Tuscia?
I know that. The first that comes to my mind is the tower in Piazza del Gesù, because the cousin of my father actually used to live there, and I remember that when I was little, I always went in this big tower with lots of stairs, and I particularly enjoyed playing hide and seek with my cousins in the tower. And the first of Tuscia in general is maybe
Maria Sole, just one sec. Just one sec.
Yeah.
Let me just add that this tower you're talking about is from the 1100s, so it's 900 years old, and it used to be the place where the army stayed, right? It's a very historical spot.
Yeah, I know that.
So now Tuscia,
Yeah.
so your first memory of Tuscia?
Tuscia in general, maybe the Bomarzo Park. I know it's a bit strange, but that's the first one that came to my mind. Or maybe Villa Lante, because I'm from Bagnaia, so actually I used to go there a lot when I was little. Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us what is Villa Lante?
Yeah, Villa Lante, it's a beautiful park, a mansion in Bagnaia that was built in the 700s, maybe. I'm not sure about that. But it's a very, very beautiful park with lots of fountains and beautiful mansions and water games, because I know they used to play that. And there are very beautiful paintings and some other things. And there is also a very big labyrinth that's very beautiful, made of plants. And yes, I really enjoyed going there. But I remember that I was really afraid of the alarm that that uh, um, said to the people that the park was closing, and so they had to go out.
That is kind of crazy. Okay, let me see. I think I got something. Let me see if I can show it. So I found very quickly a couple of pictures. Okay,
Mhm.
let's see if you can tell us what is this one. Do you know this one? Oh, we cannot hear you. I don't know what happened. Sorry, Maria Solo, we cannot hear you. Try to unplug and plug it back. Try. I can you speak? Okay, so no, we cannot hear you. Sorry, Maria Sole, do you mind getting out and back in again because it's a little bit strange this connection. So this is one of the picture of this fantastic place that Maria Sole was saying. This is a fountain, one of these water games we call them. And let me see, maybe I can show you another one. It's really a gorgeous place. It's only a few kilometers from Viterbo, and look at this. It's literally it's famous all over the world because people come, and even the famous Lady D Diana came to see this fantastic spot. These are the so-called Giardina all'Italiana, and people really come and love this spot. Okay, here is Maria Sole. Let's see. Maria Sole, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh my God. Okay, let me show you. I just showed this picture. Do you know this one?
Yes, that's the Fontana dei Mori in Villalante.
That
Fontana
that
dei
is
Quattro
very
Mori.
correct. That is very correct. Let me show you another one. The one that when the microphone stopped working. This
Yeah.
one is still one of those, but it's at the entrance, I believe. Which one is this?
This is the Fountain of Pegasus.
Pegasus. That's right. It's a really gorgeous place, and it's down the street from your place, right?
Yeah, and actually, what's funny of that fountain and that it's that there are a lot of big fishes in that. And when I
Oh,
was
really?
little, I used to feed them. Yeah, they were giant, massive, and I always looked at them and said, "Wow, they were even bigger than me. Maybe I was like this
Oh, really? They're
gigantic."
still big. That's fun. I didn't know that. Okay. So let me ask you. I'm gonna give you two choices and you choose. Okay? Bassano Romano or Vetralla?
I have never been nor in Bassano Romano or in Vetralla. Never.
Okay. How about Villa or Bomarzo? Villa San Giovanni in Tuscia or Bomarzo?
Bomarzo, because I have been to the park. San Giovanni, I
You
don't
don't
know
know.
that.
Okay, let me show
I'm
you
actually
Bomarzo.
very poor in knowing the Tuscia.
Okay, stay there. Let me show you Bomarzo. Just 15 seconds. So this was Tuscia and Fiori in Bomarzo. That was a lot of fun. Okay, another choice. Valentano or Onano?
Valentano.
Okay, here it is. We are getting close to the social attitude, 15 seconds or less. I don't really like it though. Do you like it?
I think that's a very important part of our lives nowadays. So it could be useful to, have a point of reference maybe on social medias, just to get known and to be expand our horizons maybe, because I think it's very important nowadays. without social medias, our lives would not have been the same.
You're completely correct. We always complain that young people spend too much time on the phone. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's correct, and I'm part of the yeah, I'm part of that.
You're guilty. You're guilty.
Yeah, but I also use my phone for school, so I'm a little bit less guilty than the other ones. But yeah,
Okay.
I actually spend lots of time on my
I
phone.
know. Okay. Let me show you something. This is from Villa San Giovanni in Tuscia. You never went there, but let me show you anyway. This was a lot of fun place, and they were crazy. They went nuts. They did all kinds of
I
stuff.
enjoyed the of the
That's right.
feet.
That's right. That's right. And there was much more. I'm just giving you 15 seconds. But now I want to show you something very serious. Okay. So this is a little more than 15 seconds. And I want your honest opinion. Okay. Just check this out. So this is a Michelangelo. He got very annoyed that after working, he found the vein in the face. Did
Yeah,
you see?
yeah,
So
I
he
saw
said,
that.
I don't like it. Next. So the object was finished, and then it was put in a cantina under a church, and nobody looked at it for hundreds of years. Not too long ago, it was discovered. Nobody wanted to believe it was Michelangelo because he was just literally in a scantinato, in a cantina, and just barely covered, right? But the Carbonio, the C14 analysis confirmed the age, and something came out that Michelangelo was very annoyed because of this thing, and he did the Crocifissione twice. So now most people, if not everybody, believe, and that is close to Viterbo. It's in Bassano Romano, and it's just there to be visited, no charge. People just go in and visit. It's fantastic.
It's fantastic. Yes, I I am part of the people that actually leave Tusha every day and are not aware of how many things there are in Tusha.
What can we do? Marisol, help us. How can we make you guys curious?
Young people or people just in general?
Definitely young people. Old people come, tourists come, and we are kind of working on the old people. But the young crowd, I don't know what to do.
So I think that Viterbo is a really beautiful city, but it doesn't offer that much to young people. There are too few shops. It can sound stupid, but actually, our generation is very directed in shopping or just visiting shops, or we we don't like going just visiting other things. But if something catch our attentions, that is really, we will be really powerful in making it more social and more important. Maybe I think that really young people have the power to make something famous. And if we, as young people, believe in something, we can make it better and we can really improve Tusha. We have a lot to offer, and Tusha has a lot to offer to us.
I
So
agree with you 100%. I just don't know how to get you guys into something. I'm working on it. I'm interviewing you, right?
because now with social medias, internet, everything is at just check on the internet, you have everything you want. And so you don't pay attention to what you have really close to you. I actually didn't know San Giovanni in Tuscia before you mentioned it to me. And that's really crazy because maybe it's 20 minutes far from my home, and I would never gone there because I didn't know that.
Well, if I were the king for a day, I would make this edict, un editto. The edict
Yeah,
will be that a class can do the gite, the field trip, the field day, 3 times in Tuscia, 1 time outside. No more. Because there is the family, the summer, people travel, there is the low cost, people can go. But Tuscia, nobody goes. And we need to go.
we need to help. We need to give some money to our territory to improve it. I i actually traveled a lot. I went to Mexico, I went to the United States, I went to Jamaica, lots of places, but I don't give maybe the right attention to what's near to me, because I don't feel interested, and I don't think that's my fault, because Tusha needs to be more highlighted, more famous, more advertised. Maybe it needs to be more in every field because
I
it has
think you're right.
possibility. That
Well, make sure to tell me if you know how to do it. Give me a shot. You know who might know how to do it? Your cousin, Viola Julie. She is a sensation on TikTok, right? She
yeah, I
does
know that.
fantastic. She has roughly 200,000 followers. So maybe we should ask her, right?
Yeah, maybe yes.
Okay, I just want
I
to say,
unfortunately I'm not very keen in social media. I don't have lots of followers, and I don't post and stories. They're not my cup of tea. No.
I just want to say that your teachers did very good. Your English is fantastic.
Thank
Congratulations.
you. Thank you
I
very
want to
much.
thank you, and I want to invite everybody to come to Tusha because no matter what, it's a beautiful, beautiful area. And I want to
Yes,
say goodbye with a little video with the mayors of cities in English. So bear with me another minute, and then we are going to say goodbye, okay?
perfect.
Sorry, the wrong one.
On my
I'm
phone
getting
now.
an old man. I'm getting.
There is a place called St. Peter's Land, hidden between Rome and Tuscany. A place where you can find amazing landscape, beautiful natural hot springs, amazing castles, lakes, and marvelous gardens called Giardini all'Italiana.
In the last 3,000 years, many people, loved and fought for this land. The Roman, the Etruscan, the Longobards, and other people tried to establish here their home.
But the popes have been the real rulers forever. Legendary wines and the best extra virgin olive oil in the world comes from here.
See you!
In April 2022,
when the Hasienborghi will dress up by tons of flower for Tuscia in Fiore.
Maria Sola, your professor is saying good job.
I saw. Yeah, I would like to thank you.
Oh, yes, Professor
I
Nuccio.
I really liked the video.
You did. That's
Yeah,
nice. Well,
yeah,
thank you very
yeah.
much. My
I
friend
think that.
Sigfrido is a very good videographer, and the mayors are very good looking. I love
Yeah,
them. They're
actually,
fantastic.
I was surprised because I always imagine mayors as old people, and.
That's right. Okay, Maria Sola, it has been fun. I thank you very much. Of course, I thank your father for suggesting to interview you. It was a great idea. And I give everybody appointment for next week, same time, same day, at the 9:30 p.m. local time in Italy. And definitely, I expect you to come to Via degli Artisti. Thank you.
A big thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Regista, com'è andata oggi?
Bene, benissimo, sempre. Ci vediamo alla prossima, Giulio.
Dalla Tuscia